Today's video is 2 buses, 2 days, 3 states. Head over here to the map, I'll explain to you what I'm talking about. So a couple months ago, I'm up in Montana picking up a car for a friend, somewhere right up in this area here. Early 50s Oldsmobile. Friend of ours needed it picked up. I felt like taking a drive, so I went up there and picked it up. On my way back, I'm kind of cruising through back roads, picking some of the back roads in Montana. I had heard about a small stash of VWs in a little teeny town way off the beaten path, and I actually found it, and it turned out there was a 1966 Volkswagen Combi there. So I popped in, talked to the guy. I had heard that he did not want to sell this bus, but we ended up making a deal on it. Lots of snow, really wet in the area, and so it's been a couple months now. So this weekend I have planned to go pick that bus up. I was gonna take a little Sunday drive with the girls, head up, for those of you who don't know, right here, Idaho Falls. This is HQ for us. That's our home base right there, Idaho Falls. And so we are basically gonna take a drive. It's about 180, 190 miles up to this little town. This little town is right, basically we'll head up I-15 here, about to Dillon, and we'll peel off, we'll hit some back roads, and that bus is right about this area here. And then after we pick up the bus, the plan is we'll cruise over to Three Forks, which is right here. We'll hit Wheat, Montana, which is where Stacy buys all of her bulk grains. She makes all her own bread. She makes some pretty killer bread. And then we'll cruise back down to Ennis, kind of come down to skirt West Yellowstone, into Island Park, and take 20 back down to Idaho Falls. You know, it's about another 60 miles up to Three Forks, and then I think it's almost an even 200 back home. So I mean, all said and done, we're gonna be we'll be under 500 miles. So this trip's gonna be a pretty easy trip. It'll be just a little less than 500 miles. Well, this trip's been in the works for a couple of weeks, probably a little more than like a month and a half maybe. And then out of the blue, I get a call from another guy. Actually 2 days ago, I get a call from another guy, and he is in Oregon. So one state apart, over here in Montana. This is a trip we have planned this weekend already. And then I get a call from a guy over here outside of Vail, Oregon. So here's Boise. Vail is right here, and his place is probably right here, just right outside of Vail. Over here, we've got a 66 Deluxe. Over here is 66 Combi. Over here, 66 Deluxe. So now, in addition to this trip, which is, like I say, a pretty leisurely Sunday drive for me, 500 miles is nothing. Now, as soon as I get back, I've got to unload the trailer, basically jump right back in the truck, and head to Vail, Oregon. Now, Vail, like I said, it's a little ways outside of Vail. I'm looking at one way over here, about 380 miles. So this trip's planned for tomorrow, Sunday. Then when we get back, I'm gonna unload, jump in the truck. I'll head down. The girls aren't gonna go with me on the Monday trip. I'll head down here to Pocatello, pick up a friend of mine, Dave, and we'll cruise all the way up here, pick up the 66, and then we'll just turn right back around, come right back the same way we went. We'll probably hit some back roads on the way back, but not quite as much as I do up in Montana. There's a lot more back roads up in Montana. Idaho, this stretch right here, it's pretty much, you're kind of stuck to the interstate, other than maybe some little frontage roads and stuff. And a lot of it'll depend on how much time we have on our way back. But that's the plan. This is where I came up with the 2 days, 2 buses, and we have Montana, Idaho, Oregon. So we got 3 states. So we're gonna see if we can cram all this into 2 days and end up with a couple of buses back at the shop. So wish me luck, let's go check it out. All right, today we're in Montana and we're picking up a Volkswagen. Let's walk back here, have a look around, and show you what we're picking up today. Beautiful day today, spring's finally kind of hit, and it's just a great day to be out, and looking forward to getting this bus loaded up. Here's a pretty cool little Shasta that's also on the property. This thing's all redone inside. Great little trailer. Pretty cool little canned ham. And also on the property is this 61 Volkswagen Bug. Little Baja Bug. Kind of neat. As I come around the corner here, you might get a peek of the bus. Back over there, just peeking out. Over here, I know when we were in here before, if I remember right, I saw the rear bumper to the bus back over in here. Kind of some VW parts laying around. Got to dig through and see if we can find that bumper and any other odds and ends for the bus. Little Chevy truck here. Let's go over and take a look at this bus. So this bus is a 1966. It's just a combi. Get up here and close this. Well, let's take a look inside. Non-walkthrough. Uncut dash. Very clean dash. Take a look up inside the headliner here. Pretty clean inside. It's a little on the rusty side. See the long wall here is a little crusty. Around back, there's the engine to it. And then up on top, it's got some damage. This bus came out of Wyoming originally. And apparently that roof, that damage on the roof there, was caused by just a lot of snow, just heavy snow buildup on top of it. I don't know if it was falling down off of a building or what the case was, but the owner says that that's how that damage occurred, was just the snow, the weight of the snow just kind of caved in the roof. Pretty straight nose. But yeah, now we gotta throw some tires and wheels on this thing and get it loaded up on the trailer. Over around this side, one other VW that's also on the property. This little Baja Bug here. And seeing how I actually forgot to bring wheels and tires for the bus today, and how I spaced that, we're going to rob the wheels and tires off of this Bug and use them to get this bus rolling.